Update 2. My wife told her friends she needed a new husband because this one is broken. I said, then you're single now. Problem solved. I left the restaurant and never came back. Nicole moved into my house after the wedding and immediately started redecorating, which was fine. Her taste was better than mine anyway, and the place needed a woman's touch. She painted the living room this warm gray color that actually looked good, bought new throw pillows for the couch, hung art on walls that had been bare since I moved in, made it feel like a home, instead of just a place where I slept and ate. The first few years were good, really good. Actually, we'd do date nights every Friday, take weekend trips to different cities, host dinner parties for our friends. Nicole worked part-time at this boutique downtown selling overpriced clothes to rich housewives. She said full-time work was too stressful, and since I made enough to cover everything, why should she burn herself out? I didn't push it, made sense at the time. Happy wife, happy life, right? I covered the mortgage, utilities, groceries, car insurance, health insurance. Everything. Her paycheck went to her personal spending, clothes, nails, hair appointments, lunches with friends. I figured that is what partnership meant. Looking back, the warning signs were there from the beginning. Little comments here and there that I brushed off as her sense of humor. She'd joke about how I was like a golden retriever, always eager to please and following her around. Called me predictable like it was an insult disguised as a compliment. Said things like, at least you are reliable when I'd remember anniversaries or plan thoughtful dates. Each comment was small enough to ignore on its own, but they started piling up like snow on a roof. Eventually, something had to give. Her friends didn't help. This group of women she hung out with who all seemed to compete over who had the worst husband. Every brunch was apparently a contest of who could complain the most about their partner. Nicole would come home and make comments about how at least I wasn't as bad as Jenna's husband, who forgot their anniversary, or how I was better than Megan's husband, who never helped with housework. Faint praise that somehow still felt like criticism. The real problem started about 18 months before everything blew up. Nicole joined this book club through one of her coworkers, bunch of women who met monthly to drink expensive beverages and pretend they'd read whatever novel was on the list. Nothing wrong with that. People need hobbies, but Nicole started coming home from these meetings with new opinions about everything. Suddenly, our life wasn't exciting enough. Our house was too suburban too boring. My job was too predictable, too safe, too unambitious. I needed to be more spontaneous, more adventurous, more whatever she decided I wasn't that week. Started making comments about how her friend's husband surprised her with a trip to Costa Rica, how another friend's husband quit his corporate job to start a food truck, like I was supposed to blow up our entire stable life because some other guy made reckless decisions. The comments got worse. She'd make jokes at my expense during dinner parties. Little digs about how I was basically furniture that paid bills. Her friends would laugh nervously while I sat there wondering when my wife had started actively disliking me, started calling me her golden retriever in front of people, which sounds cute until you realized she meant it as an insult. Loyal, dumb, and easy to please. I brought it up a few times in private, asked her why she felt the need to put me down in front of other people. Her response was always the same tired script. I was being too sensitive. It was just her sense of humor. I needed to lighten up. Everyone makes jokes about their spouse. Was I really so fragile that I couldn't handle a little teasing?